All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. So is Maximum Hulk. What's up, buddy? Welcome in, everybody. Uh, you guys should know what this segment is. This is going to be another Take Five. I know you love that segment, and I love doing them. So, for those that don't know, Take Five is a segment where I take 5 minutes to talk about a particular topic. You then respond in the comment sections with your thoughts about said topic and what you might want to see next. Pretty simple, right? Sure appreciate all of your interaction. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there is but 24 hours in a day. I am only asking for 5 minutes. Let's go. All right, my topic now ties into our special guest right here. No, we're not talking about the Maximum Hulk, but we are talking about Hulk today. A certain Hulk in particular. We're talking about none other than the Mezco Hulk, which went up for pre-order this past week, and it's causing a lot of stir in the community that I've noticed. People are all having strong guy took a phone. Got to get off them roids, buddy. People are all in a tizzy, it seems, about this particular figure for some reason. I think it has a lot to do with his price point. I think he's in the neighborhood of 140 or somewhere north of 100, either 40 north of $140. So either 140 or 150. I can't remember which that he is right now. So somebody, I'm sure, will correct me. So feel free to correct me about that. But nonetheless, that's expensive, folks. I do not own a single Mezco figure. You guys know that I am as open and fair with these figures as possible. I don't beholden to any one line. I'm not a Hasbro fan. I'm not a Super 7 fan. I'm not a NECA fan. I mean, I am, but I'm not exclusively fans of any of those companies, right? I like all figures. If it's cool and it goes with what I'm trying to do, then I rock with it. So I've got McFarlane. I've got Hasbro. So Marvel Legends. I've got Hot Toys. I mean, it just depends, right? Whatever's cool, if it fits what I'm trying to do, and that's the way I'm going, then I'm with it, right? So I'm devil's advocate here. I don't get paid by anybody to say anything. Not sponsored, so you can count on me to give you an unbiased opinion. Now, in terms of the Hulk here, I looked at the Mezco Hulk, and it could just be my unfamiliarity with having a Hulk figure. So I'll be the first to say that. Since I don't have a Hulk figure, I don't have a Mezco Hulk figure or a Mezco figure, period. I'm not familiar with them. I don't know how their articulation is. I don't know, do they have real fabric, real clothing? I don't know the ins and outs, the pros and cons. I'm not familiar with their work. That's not me taking a dig at them. That's just saying I haven't. And with a price point like this, it's kind of, on a figure that stands about 7.5 inches tall, I don't necessarily know that I necessarily would take that plunge. For those of you that have Mezco, please, in the comment section, let me know. How cool is Mezco? Are they worth $100+? Because when you start going to the price point that high, I think at that point you've got to be a premium figure. You've got to be. You can't just be an everyday, and I'm not disrespecting Marvel Legends by saying this, but you can't just be a regular Marvel Legends at that price. We've got Maximum line, for God's sake, that averages $60. So if you're going to be $100, and I've saw the head sculpts, it has 6, and it's crazy. They're all nice and ugly, just like this one, which is my favorite head sculpt, by the way, for the Maximum Hulk. They've all got 6 different head sculpts. I think 8 hands, a couple of concrete effects. I guess they're better articulated. I don't know. As I said, I'm not familiar with them. But I think $150 is just a lot to ask. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. If sound off in the comments. If I'm wrong, let me know. Because that could just be the ignorance of their product. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not familiar with it. But I think $140 or $150 is a lot to ask for a Hulk figure. For a figure, period. And we're talking about something 7.5 inches tall. I think that's a lot. It really, really is. So it's just, and when I look at it, I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I mean, it does, but it doesn't blow me away. He particularly didn't either, but I like the way he looks. This Maximum Hulk right here, I like and that's a false alarm. That is not supposed to go off yet. See, everything's going wrong. So I got 2 minutes, but we'll roll with it. Nonetheless, as I was saying, that Mezco Hulk didn't blow me away when I saw it. Of course, this to me was more of what I was looking for in a Hulk, and that's not a slap in the face to them. This is more of my speed. When I wanted the Maximum Hulk figure, when I wanted a green Hulk, This was it. And because Diamond Select, RIP isn't here, their prices are only on the aftermarket, so you're going to get your head bust if you want one of those. That's just keeping it real. But they have probably the best Immortal Hulk. They have some of the best Hulk figures. This guy is probably the most affordable Green Hulk you can get, particularly because Mezco's aiming for 140 or 150 bucks. This is definitely going to be the most affordable. And in today's market, we're not talking about tariffs, we're talking about how high everything is, the cost of living and everything else. $150, for that is just not something that I think I could go for right now in today's market. That's just me. I could do it, but not on that particular figure. It just doesn't float my boat, but that's not me judging anybody. If it floats your boat, if that's the Hulk you want, by all means, ladies and gentlemen, go get your Hulk. If that's your boy, go get him. You know I am unbiased, right? But for me, this is about as much as I want to spend on a Green Hulk that's not Diamond Select. This is kind of where I want to go when it comes to spending on a Hulk. I don't want to go no more than that for a Hulk figure. I have the gray Hulk that's in that 2-pack with Banner. Never opened it, but I have that one, which isn't bad. And obviously a red Hulk over there behind me. Diamond Select remains to me the best for that particular Hulk. Is Red Hulk. But look, I don't want to get off topic. The point is, I'm not familiar with Mezco, but it's in my opinion, this is me asking you, is $140 too much to ask right now? Is it? Or is Mezco justified in asking 140 plus for this figure? If you saw it, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I personally think it's a bridge too far, but that's just me. So that's actually my time, ladies and gentlemen. So please go in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Is $140 too much for this Hulk? Is it worth it? Is Mezco worth it? Let me know. Help a guy out that has never dealt with their product. Until we meet again, folks, the next time, please, please, please continue to stay tuned. Please continue to stay collecting. Above all, continue to stay great. And I will see you the next time that we take 5.